Most people spend a whole month trying to save $1,000. We're doing it in the first 10 minutes and then spending the next 30 days figuring out how to survive. What if the way to save $1,000 in 30 days is to save it on day one, before you even know how? Most people save whatever is left at the end of the month, and that's why most people end up saving nothing. You've probably searched how to save $1,000 in a month and saw the same advice. Cut lattes, make a budget, try harder. But if you're living paycheck to paycheck, that advice feels useless. So today, we're doing something different, something that actually works. Quick note, this is educational content, not financial advice. Make decisions based on your own situation. Let's look at where most people actually are right now. Only 47% of Americans can cover a $1,000 emergency. That's from Bankrate, 2026. Think about that for a second. More than half the country, one car repair, one ER visit, one broken laptop, and they're done. Credit card. This isn't a budgeting problem. It's a system problem, and it gets worse. The median savings for millennials, $300, not $3,000. Not $30,000, $300. That's one bad week away from zero. I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm saying it because the system most people use doesn't work. Spend first, save what's left. There's never anything left. So we're flipping that. You don't save what's left. You save first and figure the rest out. Here's what you do. It takes about 10 minutes. Open a high-yield savings account, a HYSA, not your regular checking, a separate account at a separate bank. Sophie, Marcus, Allium, pick one. They're free to open. Now, quick thing. This part matters. A high-yield savings account is just a normal savings account, but instead of earning almost nothing, it earns around 4 to 5% per year. Your regular bank, probably close to zero. So your money just sits there, doing nothing. Here, it at least works a little. And one more detail, it takes 1 to 2 days to move money back out. That small delay, that's what keeps you from spending it on impulse. Now, move $1,000 into it. Today, if you can. Don't have it sitting there. Set up an automatic transfer of $33 a day starting now. That's your daily target. The money starts to feel gone. That's what changes everything. Now here's where it gets interesting. You've moved the money, and now you're thinking, how do I actually survive the next 30 days? That pressure is useful. It makes you notice things you usually ignore. Week 1 is simple. Find the money that's already leaking out. Start with subscriptions. The average person wastes $219 a month on things they forgot they even had. Go through your bank statement line by line. That app you downloaded once. That free trial that isn't free anymore. Cancel anything you haven't used in 30 days. Next, call your providers, your internet, your insurance. Just say, I'm reviewing my expenses and thinking about switching. Are there any better rates available? That's it. Most people knock $20 to $50 off their bills with one call. Not because they negotiated hard, because they asked. Now sell 3 things this week. Old phone, clothes, electronics. Most people find $50 to $150 worth of stuff they forgot they even had. By the end of week 1, you'll likely find $200 to $400 without changing how you live. Read that again. Found, not earned. That's when it clicks. Okay, this is actually doable. Now, this is the part most videos skip. Week 1 was easy. Week 2 isn't. This is where your behavior starts to matter. Start with food. Spend 1 hour planning just 7 dinners. A simple plan like that can cut your grocery bill by 20 to 30% without changing what you eat. Less waste, same food. Next, the 48-hour rule. Anything over $30, wait 2 days. You'll be surprised how many things you don't want anymore. Now, transportation. Track everything for 1 week. Gas, Uber, parking. Don't change anything yet. Just look. Just seeing the number changes how you think about it. And about side hustles. People will tell you to start one, and they can work. But they're not as simple as they sound. After gas, taxes, and wear and tear, you're not keeping as much as you think. Go in with open eyes. This week feels uncomfortable. And that's the point. You're in week 3 now. You can see the finish line. This is momentum. Go back to selling. Target another $150 to $200. Clothes, electronics, furniture, anything you don't use. Now, here's something most people don't consider. If your employer doesn't match your 401k, you can pause contributions for just this month. Redirect that money to your savings. Yeah, it sounds scary, but this is a 30-day sprint. You restart next month. 1 month won't break your future, but it might get you to $1,000. If you want extra income this week, keep it simple. Task-based work, helping someone move, small gigs. $50 to $150 is realistic. Nothing crazy, but it adds up. At this point, it starts to feel real. Now, open that account you set up on day 1. Look at the number. You're close or you're already there. Now here's where most people mess up. They go all in for 30 days and then undo everything right after. Don't do that. On day 31, give yourself $50 back. Spend it on something you actually enjoy. This part matters. If you go too extreme, you snap back. This isn't a reset. It's something you should be able to keep doing. Your $1,000 stays where it is because money sitting in checking slowly loses value. Your bank gives you almost nothing back, but in that account, it's at least doing something. And here's the system. Keep the auto transfer running. Just lower it to $10 a day. That's $300 a month. In a year, $3,600. Automatically. That's the shift. Stop saving what's left. Start building something that runs on its own. Let's wrap this up. Phase 0, move the money first. Week 1, find the leaks. Week 2, adjust behavior. Week 3, build momentum. Week 4, lock it in. One more number. People with $2,000 saved report 21% higher financial well-being. Not rich, just 2,000. You're halfway there after this. That's not small. That's a real foundation. If this helped, subscribe. Next video, I'll show you where to put that $1,000 and how to make it grow. And the answer might not be what you expect.